Welcome to Active Algarve, the programme that's going to show you all the things you can do here in the Algarve. I've been going around experimenting some of these activities and finding out all the information that you need to know. I'm Debbie Jacobs and you're watching Algarve Travel TV. The majority of holidaymakers coming to the Algarve like to spend most of their time by the sea, and with good reason. Southern Portugal has one of the most beautiful coastlines in Europe. Its golden cliffs have been shaped over centuries by wind, rain and sea. The elements have carved out some glorious beaches, but the beach doesn't really grant you the best view of the coast. For that, you need to be on a boat. AlgarExperience, based in Albufeira, offers a variety of excursions that get you out on the water. Whether you want to explore the caves, see the dolphins, do a spot of fishing, or just relax on a luxury catamaran, we've got the trip for you. Our catamaran, the Belize, was built according to strict European standards. It has a very comfortable seating area, both inside and out, and passengers can also go up to the top deck to enjoy even more spectacular views.
The catamaran trip is one of our best cruises for all ages, for all kind of people. We go from the marina to the Caveiro area. It's a slow cruise catamaran. We have bar on board, toilets on board, so people can walk around the boat during the trip. And then in the cave area, go in the dinghy and see the caves. We have a bar service on board. We have draft beer, we have caipirinhas, caipiroscas, or soft drinks, water. And hear some nice music that we always have on board.
Summer trips run from April to October, and whenever the weather permits, there are also cruises in the winter.
No verão oferecemos três programas distintos, o Caves and Coastline, Sunset e o Barbecue. O Caves and Coastline tem uma duração aproximada de 3 horas, em que após a saída da Marina de Albufeira, vamos sempre junto à costa, percorrendo todo o litoral, desde praias, dunas, formações rochosas, alguns monumentos históricos até. No caso do Sunset, são viagens, saídas, cruzeiros ao pôr do sol, com duração aproximada de 2 horas. Tem um ambiente mais íntimo e romântico, ideal para casais apaixonados. No caso do Barbecue, é uma duração aproximada de cerca de 6 horas, em que desembarcamos os clientes numa praia inacessível por terra, deserta, e terão a oportunidade de desfrutar de uma belíssima refeição, um churrasco misto, com uma salada típica algarvia. O de inverno é um cruzeiro de 2 horas, que inclui uma visita às grutas até à zona de Carvoeiro. Dependendo das condições climatéricas, e tendo em conta que no inverno são mais adversas que na época alta.
A 3-hour trip along the coast towards Carvoeiro with a dinghy ride into the caves costs €24 for adults and €15 for children. The sunset experience takes you to the Bay of Pera, a spot that boasts one of the most picturesque sunsets in the world. It costs €20 for adults and €12 for children. If you'd like to enjoy dinner and live music while on board, then prices rise to €38 for adults and $20 for kids. The beach barbecue is a full-day tour, starting with a cruise along the coast and trips into the caves. Around 1ish we'll drop anchor by a secluded beach, only accessible by boat, for a delicious barbecue lunch. After lunch there's plenty of time to relax and soak up the sun or have a swim, before we make our way slowly back to the marina. The trip costs €42 for adults and $20 for kids, with food and drink on the beach included. If you'd like to charter the Belize privately, then just contact us and we'll arrange everything for you.
We do loads of private charter for private parties, stag days, hen days, which are the most fun on our catamaran. We do all kinds of parties till 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, no limits. The cave tours is more or less the specialty of our company. There's dozens of caves to visit and rock formations, beaches with only access by boat, and a beautiful coast to visit.
The amazing caves can be visited by dinghy when you're out on the catamaran, or they can be incorporated into our dolphin watching trip.
We do the caves, the trip to the caves, which is more or less 1 hour doing the caves and then 1 hour going outside trying to find the dolphins. And if the people don't see the dolphins, they always have the chance to see and go inside the caves, which is always a good thing to do. And in the way back, we always do a little play with the clients with the boat, and they always are happy with that. To do that in 2 hours, we need a fast and comfortable and safe boat.
Doing the 2 trips in one like this is a great idea because although the chances of finding dolphins are very high, they are wild, so we can't always guarantee they'll be around.
Normally the dolphins we find is the common dolphins, and they interact very well with the boat and with the people. They keep following the boat, they jump in front of the boat. Depending on the day, sometimes they cruise fast and they play more. They jump and they splash in front of the boat. But most of the times, common dolphins, the dolphins we see most of the time, they play a lot. The dolphin trip costs 35 euros per person, 20 euro for children till 12 years old. And then we don't have a low season or high season prices, all season the same price, because it's a very good price for a cave and dolphin search.
There are no age or health restrictions for the catamaran cruise, as it's a very comfortable boat, even when the sea is rough. The speedboat is fine for everyone when the sea is calm, but if it's rough, anyone with back problems may find it a bit uncomfortable. If fishing's your thing, then you should definitely include one of our amazing fishing trips in your holiday.
We do 2 kind of boat trips, fishing trips. We do the reef fishing and we do shark fishing. All the 2 trips can be done with a private charter. The reef fishing we do two kinds, a half-day trip and a full-day trip. Half-day trip is a 3.5-hour cruise. The full-day trip is a 6-hour cruise. Shark fishing is always a full-day cruise because we go far outside. We have to do a 6-hour trip.
Our fishing boat has its own bar, so you don't need to bring any drinks. You can bring your own food with you, or buy an onboard lunch from our snack bar before we depart. Everything else, including tackle and bait, will be provided for you. Reef fishing is always a success. The sea is teeming with species such as mackerel, bream and delicious red snapper. Catching sharks isn't quite as easy, but someone usually gets lucky and most trips end with at least 1 catch, often more.
Na pesca ao fundo, o cliente pode levar para casa sem o deixar e servir de um belo jantar. No caso da pesca ao tubarão é diferente, é uma pesca catch and release.
Reef fishing costs 35 euros for adults and 25 euros for kids. Shark fishing is 55 for adults and 40 for kids.
Nós também aceitamos espectadores, claro, com um custo inferior, tendo em conta que apenas irão observar, que é um custo idêntico ao custo do participante de criança.
One of the most exciting things we offer is the chance to go parasailing.
The parasailing is a really nice trip. It's against what people normally think. It's a very calm trip. People take off from the boat, land back on the boat. They go up slowly because we have a winch system which winching out really slowly, comfortably, and you just enjoy the view. You go up to 300 feet high. Go near the coast, around the coast, or depending on the wind, we have to go a bit offshore, which you're gonna have a better view. And for around 10 minutes, you stay up in the air, and you can go 2 or 3 persons at the same time, and then come back, land back safely, dry if you want on the boat. Normally, always touch the feet in the water, but if you want, you can have a dry flight.
It's a very comfortable ride, just like sitting on a swing, and all our equipment meets European safety standards. Parasailing costs 35 euros for adults and 25 euros for children. If you'd like to go out on a boat with your friends but you don't want to parasail, then it's just 15 euros.
You enjoy the view, very peaceful and quiet up there, so it's not scary at all.
This year we have a new boat. Actually, it's a very, very old boat, 1955. We bought it very, very old. We restored it all during the winter. This is a boat that used to be a fishing boat. Used to be transport fish from bigger boats outside at sea to land. We're doing barbecue cruises and sunset cruises also. We're gonna do more quality barbecue. Also with the trip in the caves with a smaller dinghy with a glass bottom boat.
Book now to make sure your holiday is packed with unforgettable experiences.
Well, they can book by phone through our webpage, our email, and also any hotel reception, agency, travel agency, they can book, because normally we have our publicity and our services spread out all the outdoors.